this isn't really a me problem, but one thing I definitely notice is the fact that a lot of people these days they just lack the hunger to pursue hobbies, and they just lack hobbies in general. A lot of people have nothing to do, or they either just do the same thing for years upon years upon years, and they never try anything different. Of course, it's different, but when there are some hobbies that are very expensive, and depending on maybe your financial situation or your availability, there's some things that you may not be able to do. But then there's some things that you can do right from your room. And I believe one of them is poetry. I understand that some people may think that, oh, it sounds soft, or I'm not creative enough to think about make writing poetry, or I'm not good at writing, or whatever. It honestly doesn't matter, because I honestly believe that there's only two things you really need when writing poetry. It doesn't have to rhyme. It doesn't have to sound like a magical tale. There's only one thing. There's only two things that I believe that actually matter. And it has to be the fact that you actually care about what you're writing and what you're talking about. And you only need the first line. After you have written the first line, the ball just keeps rolling. It begins to flow and flow and flow. So I'll read a poem for you now, which I wrote, I think, yesterday, which, funny enough, it is called How to Write a Poem. You only need the first line, and the rest will come. In due time, you will have created something that you can bask in, catching its light and feeling its warmth, like your own personal sun. The words will come as easy as the summer breeze, if you let them. You will be the grass, pleasant to look at, pleasant to lay upon, swaying with a wind-blown ease. Clouded or clear, it matters not, because despite being trod on, beat, and cut deep, it is the grass that can make it stand anywhere. With the sky your mind and the grass your body, there is much you can do. But with the sun and moon as your soul, there is no limit on what your words can amount to. You ask how to write a poem when the answer has been all around you the entire time. Genuinely, just give it a go. I'm telling you now, you really only need the first line. And yes, it may take a while, but eventually you'll get there. And like I've said, eventually, in due time, you will have created something that you can bask in, catching its light and feeling its warmth like your own personal sun. It will be something that can put a smile on your face because it's yours and no one can take that away from you. You are the one who created it. It could be about anything, any idea, any thought that's been racing through your head recently, any opinion, whether it's about the world, whether it's about people, whether it's something spiritual related. It could be about absolutely anything. Because as human beings, we never stop faced with thoughts. So you have things to talk about. You're just choosing not to talk about them because of your fear that it may sound bad. And it might, but again, you're not going to be the best at it from your first poem or right off the bat. I only started doing poetry literally, what, 4 months ago? And for 3 months, I'd stopped it anyway. But in order to actually be able to at least write a page full of words, I had to start. A lot of people seem to lack the ability to identify a hobby. So I'll give one to you. And if you don't like it, that's fine. Then I can always give you another one and another one and another one. And from now on, I will continue to do that until people begin to find something that they do like. Whether it's from the comfort of their own room or the discomfort, or it's from something way out there. My goal is generally to help people realize that they can do things by themselves. They can do it with people too, but they can do things by themselves too if they feel like they have no one and still feel happy, still feel comforted.